Where's my controller? Oh, there. Buried, of course. Burying your controller, always a good idea if you plan to use it at any point. Let me tell you that much. But yes. Welcome back once more, and I will have to explain some things for you while we are waiting. Things. As you can see, I have reached a few more levels in the meantime, and I will explain what and why that is important. While we're sitting here and enjoying some music. So, put it mildly, you might remember if you go north from here, from the last time we played, you encounter a rather annoying little boss monster. He really is a little bit annoying. And, well, this is an old game, so there's of course a method you can use to deal with nuisances, namely leveling up further. That is of course precisely what I did, and I'll show you the process. Well, it's not really a really involved process, but I'll explain to you as soon as I have my pipe ready. Mainly what I did is I went around, leveled up once, went back, tried the boss a few times, didn't work, went back out again after reloading, leveled another level, went back in again, fought the boss again, lost again a few times, and rinse and repeat until you finally beat the boss. But to be fair, I did look this up, mind you. I am actually quite a bit above the level you are supposed to be when you encounter him, so that doesn't really speak well for my skills in playing games, so to speak. But oh well, you know, it is what it is, and I did actually somewhat manage. Now the goal for today's stream is of course a bit special. I kind of want to finish up with the castle, and what I do want to do is go into the final area basically, because this is going to be quite a bit of grinding there, and basically after this point we will basically take a break from the game so I can play it off stream a little bit of my own and basically finish up the leveling process. And you know, the gold collecting process and stuff, because yeah, things are gonna get pricey, let's just say. So with that in mind, take a few Rex, which is remarkably cooperative, I see. Really the only thing that's a bit of a problem. Cold environments, the hens do get a bit cold. Okay, now then. Let me explain the leveling process now. Up here, as you might remember, this is where the boss arena was. The boss is dead now. And you might be wondering why I'm wearing these shoes. That is because of, well, these motherfuckers here. So, basically what you do is you come in here, you kill them. As you can see, they're still giving a somewhat reasonable amount of XP. I do love the soundtrack in here. We go up here. This is technically speaking where we need to continue at some point with the clock tower, which we can't right now because, well, we don't have the key. But yeah, you see that is giving you some XP. You do this, you rinse and repeat it until you level up, and then, well, you go up here and deal with the boss. Took a while, but I have not continued, so that scene up here is going to be new. Exciting, because we haven't seen it yet. Yes, it's indeed. Well, long story short, adventure. You know, sometimes I wish I had a narrator of my very own that did that for me. Now, whenever I come into a building and I need to introduce myself, you just hear God's voice basically coming down, going like, Inncius introduced himself and explained his reason for being there. And that would save me so much time. Well, one can dream, can they not? Although I believe that would be rather annoying in more intimate moments. If somebody narrates your sex scene. Believe you me, Elena, it's not your fault. It's mostly the enemy's fault. Hmm.
大切なものまで届けてくれて
You just said nice.
ありがとう、アドルさん。兄さんからすべての真相を聞かされました。
Mm-hmm.
12年前、私たちの故郷が魔物によって滅ぼされたこと。
This should be true. Your home indeed was kind of fucked. 3 monsters.
それを企てたマクガイア伯に復讐するつもりだったこと。でも私、兄さんのやっていることは間違っていると思うんです。
I mean, Megaia's kind of an asshole, so I don't complain too much about it.
いくら復讐のためとはいえ、関係ない人まで巻き込むなんて。そんなの自分の野望のために島を滅ぼした伯爵と同じです。
Hmm.
そう兄さんに言ったんですけど、聞く耳を持ってくれなくて。
Mostly because that sort of goody two-shoes kind of thing is usually kinda... I don't know, it's weak. Weak sauce, man.
多分兄さんはドギを傷つけたことで自分を追い詰めてしまったんだと思います。でもこのまま復讐を遂げてしまったら、兄さんは本当の意味で後戻りできなくなってしまう。だからアドルさん、どうか兄さんを止めてあげてください。
Working on it. One step at a time.
あたがアドルさんですね。エレナ姉ちゃんから来ました。俺の名前はボブ。レドモントの見習い工員です。町のみんなは俺が橋の事故で死んだと思ってるみたいですね。
Yeah, the old lady's kinda sad about it.
実は
I
長い
remember.
間ずっとここに閉じ込められていたんですよ。あの日採石場で仕事してたらいきなりチェスターさんやバレスタインの兵士たちが来て、そこで偶然漁師たちの計画を聞いてしまったんです。
Uh-huh.
隠れていたんですけど結局見つかって捕まっちゃいました。ばあちゃん心配してるだろうな。
もしかして牢の前にいたあのでかい魔物を倒しちまったのか？
Yes, don't remind me, it was a pain in the ass.
大したやつだな。俺は魔物になった仲間から逃げ回ってたら時計塔から出てくるチェスターに出くわしたんだ。逃げ疲れていたこともあってあっさり捕まっちまって。あいつ時計塔なんかで一体何をやってたんだろうな。もし時計塔を調べたいんならこいつを持っていくといいぜ。俺は隙を見て城の外へ脱出するつもりだ。これ以上城内をうろついてもろくなことがなさそうだからな。仕方ねえからここにいる二人の面倒も見てやるよ。
Okay, now we have the clock tower. Now the question is from here, and it's a question I would very dearly ask is, should we continue like this? No, I think there's actually a reason for us to go back home. Ah, look, an even wilder strategy appears. Look, I've beaten the mechanical little thing here, and I'm a few levels higher than last time we saw, because I had to grind quite a bit. Now, I will admit, yes, you know, I've always been open about my shortcomings, let's say. I looked up what level you are supposed to beat that motherfucker at. You're supposed to be around level 35. I needed to grind 7 whole fucking levels to get it done. But well, I worked, that's good. Wait a second, so yeah, right, we need to go back to town for a little bit. And actually, I should probably change my equipment again. Old games, at least they allow you to grind until you're powerful enough to beat them. You still need to be lucky, I suppose, which is not that nice, but get it done. I said so already, but I'll repeat it once more. The goal for today is, of course, to just get basically to the final dungeon. because then we have to take a break from the game, because then I will have to grind. A, lots of experience, B, lots of money, because the upgrading for the last things is pricey. Now why the fuck am I even back here? Right, I need to go to the church. I don't think it's necessarily something you need to do, but it is basically more content and the game is shortish. Now, let's tell the old lady that your son, grandson, unfortunately named Bob, is not dead.
アドルはボブが生きていることを伝えた。
See?
それは本当なのかい？採石場で消息を絶ったのに、なんだって城の地下なんかに。
Yes, but he survived, isn't that good?
でも嬉しいよ。
Altrude's not the worst name, but
ボブ、よかった。
really, that's the end of your creativity in naming your fucking offspring.
しかも
I mean,
エレ
seriously,
ナも一緒
Bob.
なんだね。なんだか元気が出てきたよ。
Poor Bob. His life was not meant to be.
二人とも早く無事にレドモントへ帰ってくるといいね。
I mean, that's... you're making a good point there, to be fair. I'll give you that much. But still, though... Yes, Carol tells him that we found Elena. That's basically all we needed to do, isn't it? Because next we have to go through the clock tower. The clock tower is the last area of the castle. After that, we are basically going to go on a journey. I mean, technically speaking, I think you can talk to some other people here as well. Is there any reason for it, though? I don't think so. Because technically speaking, as I said, you know, this is a remake of a very old game, and it has not really much in the way of, run. I see you walked all the way over here. Yeah, there's just not much happening in here, let's just say. It's kind of how old games were, you know, it's just, there wasn't that much change, usually. I guess with that out of the way, we can go back to the clock tower. Now, I do remember the clock tower being a bit of a pain in the ass. Yes, I fucking remember that. Because you see, there's this one here. This is where the last dungeon is. I mean, it's rather obvious. We have been to every other place, and you know, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. But before we can go there, we need to finish up the dungeon area and the clock tower area next to it. Now I actually will need my shoes again. Fucking hell, I should have just kept them equipped in the first place. But oh well. At least we now have a few levels above what strictly was required, so I have some hopes that will make the upcoming boss battles a little bit easier. Well, you know, not much more than hopes and dreams, I will admit, but better that than the alternative, I suppose. Oh, I can't stop you from attacking me, eh? Yeah. There's gonna be lots of jumping here. How the fuck did you even hit me, bitch? I don't think even he knew how especially precisely he hit me, but since he did manage it, well, good for him, I suppose. Oh yeah. Oh, that doesn't seem like fun, doesn't it? And that was well timed on my part, admittedly. Well, what do we have up there? Is that a new enemy? Or is it the same sort of asshole-ish? No, that's a new enemy. Let's kill it. Actually, we should have all of them now. Yeah, actually, there's no big enforcer, that is everybody, just 32 characters. That's not much. Quite easy to watch, isn't it? Let's see here. Because there is a item close by. Was that here? Yes, it fucking was. Good thing I double checked. It's another ruby, and that's of course rather important to us because, well, I think that's actually the last ruby. I almost remember this, but that is the reason why I do have a guide of it, because there are some items you can very easily miss out on, which is a bit of a horrible pain in the ass if you're not careful. Yeah, especially for some games, especially the older variety of games. Fuck if I can fucking remember every last little item's position. What I could do, technically speaking, you know, I could just pretend to be stupid, play through the game in total before I stream it, and get it done like this, but honestly, I would never bother with that. Also because that would feel, you know, somewhat cheaty. Come on, adult! Bitch! I fucking hate it. And we do need it. Ah, well, jumping puzzles, always fun for the whole family. At least you don't fall all the way down. I mean, yes, there are some games that I can basically play while blindfolded at this point. I'm not saying there aren't any games like this. It's just that, well, this is technically speaking not the best. Yeah, god fucking damn it. Of the series. Oh, for 1 and 2 I basically remember most of the positions. Fuck you! Okay, what's that? That's the Moonstar statue. I think that's the one, yeah, that opened that door, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. Ooh, well... I'm actually somewhat looking forward to the, reaching the last dungeon. Because at least once you are relatively speaking, that is, through that, you are kinda done with having to collect items. I really do hate how much of a fucking area you attack with that. See? That shouldn't have hit me. That's all you would assume. You'd be wrong, of course, but so you would assume. Ah, now then, time for more jumping puzzles. I see a chest. More ore, that's good. Although, to be fair, we still need such a high amount more, it's not even fucking funny. Oh, come on, game. Well, I'll assume we'll be here for a minute or two. Just going off my inability to fucking get my jumping right. But well, what else is new under the sun? Not much, to be precisely and fair. But oh well, we'll take it. More. Is there any reason why there's an urn there? Ouch, you motherfucker. How often actually? 10 times? Not really technically speaking, 9 times, because between what is essentially Ys 1 and what is Ys 2, he doesn't lose his powers, he actually gains more powers along the way, and new powers along the way, so I guess you could technically make the point that he didn't really lose any powers along the way. He does lose his armor and shit though, so I guess take it with a grain of salt, but depending on how you want to count it, 9 times or 10 times. Which should tell you something. Adult. Adult is special, of course. I mean, of course, you know, he also has suffered through all of the usual things that you are supposed to suffer through as a good hero. Stuff like, you know, amnesia and shit. You have to go through that at least once as a hero, I do believe. No! I was so close! Okay. Actually, how much does it take to get to the next boss fight? Yeah, not long. Yeah, sometimes it's not really explained why the fuck he loses all of his equipment and all of these nice abilities, but, well, we'll just take it. Okay, so, yeah, there is Janus Island. Then you need to beat this motherfucker, and then you are in the Dark Shrine, which is the final area, is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it fucking is. Okay. I mean, to be fair, after the end of Ys 2, magic just disappeared, so, you know, fuck you. Basically. Oh then, chest there. Where were we actually? Because I don't really want to have to re-go and go through other things. Let's see. I fucking hate it, that still hits me. I don't think that should still hit me. That should have hit me. And it did, which is fair. I mean, maybe, but you know, technically speaking, if you make a whole spiel about how there's no longer magic in the fucking world, like they did in Ys 1, or 2, technically speaking, maybe, you know, you should come up with some better excuses along the way as for why that seems to be not longer the case. But then again, you know, at the end of the day, you just need a good excuse for giving some new, fancy powers to play with. Otherwise, this might get boring. Ah, the island of Ys. Lying in the sky. As it should. Damn it, platform. I wanna be a bitch about it. I shall out smart you then. Take that. Yeah, another one of these motherfuckers. Technically speaking, you're fast enough to get all of the combos off to beat him. But that's only, you know, technically speaking. Wait, too, there. Technically speaking, magic thing would probably be somewhat different by region, you know, different ways to use it. It's like how, technically speaking, look at D&D, you have stuff like shamanism, basically, you have stuff like, what was I saying? Classical magic, then you have the warlock's magic, which is, technically speaking, a very different form of magic, all things considered. Where the fuck am I supposed to go then? Game is like, oh, I don't know. Maybe you wanna jump the other way then? It's like, no, I thank you, game, but I don't. Yeah, I think we need one more statue. But yes, technically speaking, there are many sources that would become magic, so technically speaking, it's not really that unreasonable to go like, okay, different region, different rules. Still though, you should have a basic understanding of magic at this point. I mean, you know, I don't usually always get something fiery at some point. It's kinda his thing. I hate you bitches. Did I already point it out? Oh look, there's more of them. How the fuck did that reach me, huh? Playing yourself, you asshole. He's like, no, don't want to. Best bet is still to just, you know, keep them from attacking you, I suppose. Ouch. Fuck you. Ah, yes. Slimes. The slime boys again. I mean, at least these motherfuckers are not that annoying to deal with. They are actually kinda okay to deal with. Well, I do make things a bit slidey. Yeah, god damn it. But I mean, it could be worse. I see. My ability to land on this platform has hardly left me at some point. Do like the soundtrack in the tower though. That's nice, isn't it? Ah, another one. Hello! Nice roll. Two. Ah, a nice combination play this time. Big crossbow motherfuckers and my most hated knights. I mean, they're actually worth quite a lot of XP, so it's not like they're bad per se. You know. Whee! I see the statue. Since I have to go up again, don't I? Which means yes, we are getting close. Fuck me sideways. Blong. Because of course we have to stop Chester from doing all the stupid things, because Chester is just fucking stupid about things. You know, that's a bit unfair to be fair. I do get the idea of getting revenge, you know, if somebody killed all of my peoples, including my parents, and my village and shit, I too would be rather inclined to get some good old-fashioned revenge. I get that. I'm gonna complain about it. Good night, boys. Sweat the god. I think there's nothing else here. Ah! Come on, night boys. Hey boys, how about you stop being bitches? They're like, how about you go fuck yourself? My answer to that is of course a roaring no, you. At which point it becomes a bit of a shouting match. Ah, yeah, those and others were the days. God fucking them, fuck you. I really wish I had a block button or anything. A healing item, mind you. Something I can carry around, like a fucking potion that I can use whenever I feel the need. Even these one or two gave me fucking healing things. But for some reason in this game they were like, healing? On the fly? Well, fuck that shit, no. Just some minor healing is all I'm asking for. Yeah, that looks like I'm on another boss fight. Okay, I'm gonna take some smoke into our lungs before we go in there, because I can tell you, it's not gonna be fun. Probably not. Well, I mean, yes, and if you ask an AI for any sort of data, it's going to look for, well, what's the most popular thing on that? It's probably right? So, well, if you have something trending that says, like, drink bleach, then yes, that is going to be the answer the AI will gonna give you, because the AI is not really thinking. It never will. You can basically assume it's just an enhanced search engine. Not really much more. But hey, that makes it fun. Now, of course, you shouldn't fucking take any advice given in that way. Obviously. Yes, which is why if you give an easy task like organizing something, it can. That's not a problem, because, well, pretty much any computer could. However, if you ask it for something that is more opinion-based, you're fucking stupid for even trying, aren't ya? Now then, Chester. Chester is gay, at least this point, he's pretty gay, because, well, memory says, oh, look, they kind of forgot something there on the sky. You can't see it because, well, my fucking face is in the way, but I can see a black wrinkle there. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Google is also not really an unbiased search engine these days, obviously not. So I wouldn't trust Google's search results either. There's at least a bit of checking and double checking in many cases, but yeah. I do believe you can reasonably call an AI an advanced search engine because it has at least does some sorting. However, it will always go for the popular answer, unless you tell it specifically after it gives its answer. No, that's wrong. That goes for the second most popular answer, and then for the third and fourth. How else do you think it's going to search? Now then, Chester. Chester has become invulnerable to magic, if I remember this right, and that is not good. That is indeed the definition of not good, because that means I need to deal with my sword. Shock and surprise, motherfucker. I was a traitor all along. It's probably not enough of an excuse.
話を聞いてくれ。要は、古の魔王の力を手に入れて、フェルガナを強大にしたかっただけだ。そのための協力を島の人間に求めるつもりだったのだ。
Yeah. How don't you precisely get from I wanted to ask for their assistance to I'm going to murder your whole island?
決して皆殺しにしろなどと命じたつもりはない。それが何かの手違いであのようなことになってしまって。嘘ではない。信じてくれ。
Isn't it lovely when people always go for the it's not my fault, I swear to God.
やれやれ。この後に及んで責任逃れとは。
Yeah, Chester, you're gonna give me trouble. Because I remember you giving me trouble the last time I was here.
魔物と化した貴様の部下たちも浮かばれまい。これはすべて貴様の愚かな野心が招いたこと。
That is indeed kind of true. That is his ambition and greed.
我が一族の恨み。その命をもってあがなってもらうぞ。
Well, poke him.
言ったはずだ。邪魔しようなどと考えるなと。
Yes, but not interfering really is not what we're best at. But we're kind of good at the whole interfering part.
よそ者の貴様には関係のないこと。
Stopping this motherfucker is going to be a pain, though.
どうあっても邪魔をするというのなら。
Well, at least I don't need to learn any specific ways to use my magic against him. Yes, that's not going to fucking work anyway.
同じく血の海に沈むがいい。
Which is good.
行くぞ。くらえ。
Ouch, motherfucker. Jesus Christ. I forget how annoying just sword fighting is. Especially after you've gotten used to fucking magic. I have a distinct feeling I might want at least a few more levels before I do this. I mean, half time, I guess. Oh boy. I fucking don't like you, bitch. Because at least in the first duel against him, you could get just, you know, hyper aggressive and get away with it. In this case, I don't think we are there just yet. I don't feel the need to get maybe a few more levels out of this. Gosh, I bet that you can do this as well. Let's try it a few times. That's kind of how I like to deal with this. Also don't like that I only do like one hit basically when I drop down on him. Very much so compared to normal enemies where I do multiple very nice hits. And I drop down on him. Ouchie. You hate how you can fucking interrupt me though. It makes you kinda gay. I have to say that much. Actually, this should still... Yeah, this still can work to guard me. Doesn't actually hurt him if it hits him, but it does guard me. That's not bad. Not a bad deal. And then it was how hard I just hit him under normal circumstances already. Ouch. Okay, let's try to get ourselves at least one more level. It shouldn't really take that long. Nah. I knew he would be a bit of a pain in my ass. I'm not surprised that he would be a pain in my ass. In fact, I kinda just assumed as much. Hey, normally when I land on these motherfuckers, I do multiple damaging little hits. Unless your name is Chester, I suppose, in which case you get the special treatment. That's not Mr. Physical reason. How much are you worth? Not actually that much. Well, that sucks. I'm pretty sure you are the highest XP enemies I can fight, aren't you? Yep. The strongest monster for XP that we can get our hands on. Jesus Christ. Oh well. At least now I can show off the nice little method I basically use every single time I have to face something that is giving me trouble. You try it like 3-4 times, then you go like, okay, fair enough. You do a lot of damage to me. So, that's not good. Then you go back, beat up monsters until you have leveled up once, and you try it again a few times, and you rinse and repeat that particular process until you beat the enemy, which is how it works. Of course means that you're in that process farming some monies and shit, which it's not really hurting, let's just say. Quite the opposite, actually. Yay, level up. Of course, the problem is then, well, once you have leveled up and you try it again, and well, if you fail again, then you kinda have a fucked. Because the process of leveling up with the enemies you have available becomes ever more slow, obviously. Not fun, let's just say. course, also the fact that I cannot skip any of these
まさか
cutscenes
そな
is
たが
also
ゼノ
kind
ス
of
島の人間
unfun.
だったとは。
To be completely plain honest. Well, give me an opportunity to, you know.
わかった。すべて世が悪かった。
Smoke a little bit more.
だが、話を聞いてくれ。要は、いにし、そのため決して皆殺し。それが何かの手違い。嘘ではない。
やれやれ、これでは。これはすべて。貴様の愚かな野心が我が一族の。言ったはずだ。よそ者の貴様には関係のないこと。どうあっても邪魔をするというのなら。
Yes, Chester.
道義と同じく。行くぞ。覚悟。くらえ。砕けるか。焦ろう。
Still don't know how to fucking cover some of these attacks, which is rather annoying. Ouch. Ouch. That hurts. And not just my feelings, mind you. Rather physical pain. Oh. We're getting closer now, which seems more reasonable. Annoying little cunt, isn't he? The jumping around thing. Really just annoying. The whole jumping around thing really annoys the evolution shit out of me. He's like, look at me, I'm fast, and everybody else is like, yes, Chester, we get you, that's all you fucking are, that's all you will ever be. You really don't have much else to offer.
邪魔をするからだ。行くぞ。
Yep.
砕けるか。
I really wish I had a shield like that. To get my meaning, that would be really great. Yeah, just being hyper aggressive about it is not going to solve the problem, is it now? Because I'll be dead. I mean, I guess I could just run one more level. It would probably make my life easier, but... Damn it, Chester, I really dislike you. Chester's like, well, kind of figured as much. Multiple times. Damn it, Chester. Could you sit still for 1 second? I would solve a lot of my problems, you know? And he's like, no, I don't want to. Better. Get fucked.